me fix it. I want to have actual, accurate splits and stuff. I want to have the most accurate splits possible. Like I haven't like finished any runs on these splits besides two, and I just want to change that. And like I want to do actual no reset runs, so not just like I don't reset in the like the first four stages or something. I reset in the first four stages. Like there is no resetting. Hope my mic is good enough. Like I hate it. I hope my warming up for this run was also good enough. Like I feel like I'm playing good. Or like at least I did in like the warm up. Like practice and stuff. There we go. Like I need to find how to fix that problem with my headset. Honestly, like the problem that I have is that the cable always gets in my way. Like I constantly talk about it because it's always happening to me, and it's just really annoying. This is why I sometimes don't use mic because it just annoys me too much. Um, but it should be good, G. My USB pedal has not arrived yet, so hopefully tomorrow. So like I said, this is a no reset run, so there won't be any resetting, even if I am like minutes behind. This is mainly due to me like not having finished any runs with these splits, and I just want to have like finished runs on those splits. Like I haven't had like splits for Donkey Kong 94 that had tons of runs finished in a long time. Like the first like split that I've used for before I got Road Rocket, or before I got my first record in this game, I just kind of lost basically, or like changed and stuff, and I couldn't fix it. So like I planned to do like a no reset run a day at least, but I can't. Come on. I can't say for sure that I will though, because like I change my mind a lot. Like sometimes I say things but do like something completely different because I have changed my mind already. That can be good and bad at the same time. Depends. Sometimes it seems that like I'm just like sometimes something like an idea seems good, but then later on doesn't seem good anymore, and it would be stupid to not change it. But it can seem like that you're like inconsistent. That is something that I get about, like just because I changed my mind so often. But sometimes like the good idea, sometimes you don't have the best idea right away, and it would be dumb to not change it. So the run was actually not that bad for no reset run, but like I got a little bit bad RNG on one phone. Hopefully I don't die. I will die. Nah, this might be close. Oh, okay. That sucks. Regardless of that mistake, I feel like I played pretty solid. Even though there was kind of the opposite of playing solid, but it's fine. Like, the things, like, this game is like, I can always say that, like, you can lose a lot of time, and, like, in this, basically just not only applies to this game. Once, 1 second, I have to do a hard stretch. I mean, this applies to a lot of games, but I mean, sometimes you can play very solid, but do one stupid mistake and you lose all the time that you have previously saved. Like this was a good example. Like for example, like the time loss that I had in 1-4 was a good example for that because I like just did the like it was kind of RNG, but all the time that I have previously saved in playing good, I kind of lost. Um, just from a small mistake, like my PB, for example, or my like, record, however you wanna call it, has like the exact same problem that I played really, really good, but then I did one stupid mistake that lost all the time that I previously have saved. And this is something that is very, like, this is like something that happens a lot in this game. Because, um, because, like, there is just so much room for big mistakes. It depends what you mean by a shout out. If you mean by just calling out your name, then for sure. Um, Kenny, hello Kenny, 123333121. How are you doing today? I think that's what you meant, I guess. That's kind of like a strange request. I guess that's a shout out, I don't know. Maybe my English is just weird. But welcome to the stream, man. Hope you enjoy what you see. Like it wasn't a strange request, it was just unusual for me. To phrase it better. A strange request would be if you would ask me if I would send you feed pics. That would be a strange request. Thank you, Mr. Jerky Jerky, for the autos. I assume you're not here. Like, I mean, I see it in the friends tab, but I still want to thank you. It's always kind of feel weird with auto hosts. Like, I still want to thank the person, but the person is most likely not there. So I'm basically talking to nobody. Or like, I'm basically addressing somebody that isn't there. It's kind of weird. But but there is a small chance that he is there, and then that could seem as a little bit of root. Okay, it's not necessarily root, but it could be seen that way. So this run is could be a lot better. Let's just say it like this. I have done a lot of minor mistakes plus a few big ones. So this is no reset run. I will just like, regardless of what happens, I will finish the run. So even if I'm minutes behind, which I'm already am, it's kind of already impossible for me to beat my PB. Uh, but I will still continue. There are a couple of reasons to why I do these runs, but like the reason that is most um, the biggest reason is basically I want to have like more runs finished on my live split, um, so that I have like it's just a bit more organized, and I have like more like gold splits on my splits and more actual presentations of my gold splits, because like all the gold splits besides a few, actually I don't even think that there's one. Actually there are a couple, but not that many are actual my goals. They're just like assumptions based on like assumptions on how good my actual goal is by doing some math, but they are not really my real goals. My real goals are a lot better than on these splits. At least most of them are a lot better. Um, but I didn't want to make it too like by a lot of splits that I manually added. I wasn't sure. Like I was very like I didn't want to make it a lot better than my gold split actually is. So I went like the safe route of making my gold split a little bit worse, so I don't make it better. Um, so I just want to have like a little bit more of organized splits and stuff. But also it really helps me also kind of practice and see what I have to practice, where I have to like kind of like there are like small little strats that I've recently implemented. I constantly try to improve new strats that I might have not have like that I haven't like fully memorized yet. So this also just helps me like looking like this just helps me also like to implement like kind of like don't forget about these little strats. And there are many reasons to why I think doing these runs, at least one of them each day, or like if I feel like doing more a day, like there are a lot of reasons why I think they help me. Like this will sound a little bit weird what I'm about to say. Don't get me wrong, like I enjoy what I'm currently doing, but sometimes playing the game over and over again can be very frustrating and boring because you know everything that happens basically. And sometimes, like if you're on a run that really doesn't have a chance to PB, that's kind of boring. Like there's nothing that can really excite you besides gold splits. But most of the time, gold splits aren't really that exciting either. They are like gold splits are awesome, but they are not like, for at least for me, they are not like all the time like a really reason to feel excited about the run. Like they can happen anytime. So I mean, it's at least for me not always a reason to keep a run going. Um, it would be a reason if I really like want to see something good in the run. Basically, like how do I phrase it in a very good way? Let's just say if you feel like very sad stuff, it's basically a good way to feel less sad. But it's like kind of like for me at least like the last thing that I think about. It's basically like you don't want to keep going the run at all and you don't just want to quit it, but it's just like a way to say, oh, I can get gold splits still. So make a terrible situation into something that is less terrible, basically. But what I was about to say was basically that I am not good at doing things that I don't like doing. Like, if I don't like something or if I don't want to do something because I don't like it, I'm just not gonna do it. And sometimes it can even get so bad that um, like the thing that I don't want to do has like very positive outcomes for me. But regardless of that, I don't want to do it, and the don't want to do it is way too like it's much more present than the like the benefits that I would get of doing that. And I mean, this won't fix it, but it definitely can help. Like if I kind of like right now, I really enjoy what I'm doing, and like you can see it in how much I talk. But sometimes I have done no recent runs where I just wanted to kill myself, like literally, like I just wanted to like jump out of the window, you know. Um, but so this will just like contribute a little bit to me being able to also do things that I don't particularly enjoy. If, for example, it gets to a point where I don't want to continue to run anymore, but still keep going. So, like I said, this won't completely fix it, but it can definitely contribute a little bit to it. It's just like I have like this natural, like I have this often, like not just like for example, second, um, have I already died? Yes, I have. Like you can see that often when I, for example, stop streaming or something. Like I have so many plans, but then all of a sudden, like for example, I say I do 100% run, and then all of a sudden mid-run I just quit the run because I don't feel it anymore, and because I don't feel it anymore, I just gonna quit it, regardless of what I have said previously that I'm going to finish it or something. Like I have done that in the past, and I don't want to do that as much, but at the same time, I still want to not like do things that I don't like, and so that's something that really holds me back. But it depends. Like it has to really be something. Like for example, sometimes I don't enjoy practicing Donkey Kong 94 either, or playing like, but I still do it regardless, even if I don't enjoy it, because there's something that I care about. A lot of the times, the things that I don't enjoy are also things that I don't do, that I don't really have anything to do with and don't really have like care about, you know. So you could say I lack motivation in doing like things, but that was always for me the way. Like I can what I can like remember since I can like think, I like there were like a few things that I was interested in, and if that didn't like really like don't ask me why I'm interested so much in Donkey Kong 94 or why I do this so much, but I just do it. I don't know why. Ah, I thought I would get the backup. Sad. Um, and then there are things that I just can't do because I don't enjoy them and I don't have any motivation for it. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's weird. That is probably one of my biggest flaws. Probably. Like there are a bunch of flaws that I'm working on, but they should have been fixed a long time ago. I think this world is really good so far, but I'm not sure. Oh, I actually know. I lost a lot of time due to bad RNG. Never mind. Forgot about that. Sometimes when you talk, you don't really pay attention to what's actually happening in Iran because I don't really have to pay attention that much. I just do it. Um, so sometimes you just forget what what happens during the run. Basically, that's something. Like I'm basically all over the place with my thoughts, so I talk about a lot of things, but it's similar to like you've probably experienced that too, like that you just like so brain AFK that you just don't really remember anything that happens. For example, I can remember that um, when like when went to school back in the day, like back in the day was like 4 5 years ago, like that particular school. Um, I I have OCD, and it mostly is like mental rituals that I have to like constantly like I have to for example like um wait 1 second. There's a small strat that I had to do that I haven't done really often at once. Um, so I have to like kind of explain things all over again in my head, and sometimes when I drove to school with my bicycle, I don't know why I said bicycle and not bike. Um, I just was so in my thoughts that I just stand like at the school and was like, how did I even get here, man? Like I just completely like lost the memory of that, like of the of that thing. But I still kind of remember, like I knew that it happened, but I couldn't remember it basically. Nice. Like, I play really good right now, but also at the same time I make mistakes that cost me too much time. You know what I mean? like this was a really good word for, I think. The only thing that I really was bad at it was basically the RNG. Like I don't think I made a single mistake. Like there was a couple of small ones in 4-8. Like there were a couple of sloppy parts, that's for sure, but like not any big mistakes. I think mainly like bad RNG. I might even save time over my PB here, which is kind of insane considering how terrible my RNG was. Like I lost 10 seconds to RNG, I think. Like I'm not sure if I will save time. Like, like when I save time, like just barely like a second or something. Like I saved 3 seconds with the worst RNG possible, man. Crazy. Like, so I can theoretically save around like I lost like yeah at least 10 seconds I lost to RNG. So I can like if I would get good RNG 16 seconds. Like I could have been like I could have saved like 16 seconds like with the time that I have saved like 19 seconds and that wasn't even played perfectly. Like there were a couple of small sloppy parts like for example 4-7 I could have saved a second. Also um, like just things could have been a bit smoother at places. So there was a new stretch that I haven't found actually. Mr. Jerky Jerky found it by just asking a question in chat and it actually worked, so that's really cool. Like he basically improved my time by half a second or second. Really, really fucking cool. Like I'm really on point right now. Like I'm just in a very good state of mind. Also kind of like in a weird state of mind. Like I'm just like really chilled. Like I don't know really why though. I should have not done that because I should have been able to tell that that was going to happen. Like I have enough knowledge to I had enough knowledge to tell that that would happen or could happen. So bad RNG, so it didn't matter. Okay, this was just like I kind of did bad execution, but it didn't matter because I had bad RNG. But then I did get bad RNG again. Okay, that's fine. Um, so yeah, like I'm just really relaxed, and I don't know really why. Like I'm at peace at the moment in my head, like completely. Like there's just not any noise. Like just chilling, man. I don't know why. Like just very calm. Don't worry, I didn't take any drugs besides my medicine that I have to take. Like I don't take drugs. Like I haven't even smoked in my life once. Like I drank alcohol, but not before I was like 17. Like there was like I never really was interested. Oh damn. Uh, like I never had anything against alcohol, but I never really was interested in drinking it either. Like it's not like I'm like having anything against people who drink alcohol, but like never just really had like interest in it because I don't know why. Like this sounds like maybe a little bit rude. So and if you happen to be like somebody who drinks a lot of alcohol or something, don't take it too personal. But like when I was like 13, for example, like the only like it was like 15. Like I still kind of think that, but like I said, I have nothing against people drink alcohol. But like I always thought that just going out and drinking like tons of alcohol is like the most degenerate thing that you can do. Like this kind of sounds a bit rude, but it's not meant to be. It should sound more like funny and stuff. Like I mean, something can be stupid or something, but you can still enjoy it, you know. And I mean, just because I say it's stupid doesn't necessarily mean it is stupid. It's just seems so um, so weird to me. I can tell you a funny story about my social awkwardness. Like a very funny story. Um, this happened the other day. I think it actually was yesterday. Like sometimes I'm not really good with the time when something happened, but I think it was yesterday. I'm actually very certain that it was yesterday. So I wanted to go to the like I don't know what it's called in English, like a place where you go to eat like fries and stuff, but not like a McDonald's. It's just like a small house that sells it basically. Like um, maybe I don't know if like in German it's an Imbiss, but I don't know if that's also called in English. It might. Um, like you just go there, you can like buy like typical fast food. It's just like a small house. Usually has usually um, like women work there. Like not being sexist or anything, but that's just what I usually see when I go to like these places. Uh, so I basically was going to that like going get some fast food, and then when I basically like there's like a fast like one of those things like almost next to my house. Like I just have to like walk like two like 5 minutes or something, and I'm there. So I always go there when I just want to get some fast food. So I was like, so I was doing that again, of course, and actually really funny. So I was like almost there, but then I suddenly see that like the window or like something closed there, like the curtain. Like I'm just gonna call it that. I don't know how the actual name is. Like they closed like the curtain, and I was like kind of scared. Like oh, they're like kind of closed. Why did they close? It's not like kind of like a holiday, and it's not like weekend either. So I was like, that's kind of weird. Like maybe there's some holiday and I don't know. So I basically just because I didn't know what to do, I just basically went into the store next door and um, the person that kind of went from like I also saw like at the like I'm just gonna call it the, like call it the fast food shop. I'm just gonna call it that, or like the fast food place. Um, I saw like a person exiting there, and she also entered the store. Like she went also to the store that I went to. So I was maybe she's just getting something um, for like a fast food place. Maybe there's something missing, and she just closed it because there's nobody else there. That was just a smart guess. So, but I wasn't sure. Maybe they have closed. But I didn't intend to go to the other store because I only had like a few, not that lot of money, but with me. So I didn't really wasn't really able to like afford that much. So I basically went to the other store because I just didn't know what to do. So I just looked for something like small to buy because I didn't want to just leave the store without buying something, but because I didn't want anybody to suspect me that I'm stealing. So, um, so yeah, that's also I should have just left without buying anything because I didn't steal anything, so I feel guilty. But that's just me. So basically, what happened then was I exited the store that I just didn't want. Like I exited, like I bought like something for $1 or €1 basically, and that I didn't want to buy. Like I basically entered I basically entered like a store that I didn't intend to enter in the first place. Then I bought something for €1 because I didn't that I didn't want to buy just because that people don't suspect me of stealing something because I didn't buy entered the store and didn't buy anything. And then I went out of the store to see that my thought of her just getting something for the fast food place was right, and they didn't close. So then I was at the fast food place and I didn't had enough money to buy the thing that I actually wanted to buy. Like fuck me, man. I mean, the climax of the story wasn't that bad, good, but I mean, there are often like situations like these. Like I just sometimes don't know how to do things in the right way. Just say it like that. Also, like funny thing, like there are like tons of these situations I can just say. Like you have to imagine, like when I drive with a bike to some place or something, I don't have a driver's license and I don't know like any kind of like rules that like apply in like traffic and stuff. Like I just drive the way I think is best and uh, the most safe for me, basically. So I really don't have any idea on how things work. So sometimes I get in a situation where I don't know whether this car in front of me goes first or I. In Germany, it's I don't know if it's also in other places like that. You cannot really do a mistake if you're a bicycle. Like you can do mistakes, but most of the time it's the driver's like car driver's fault. So, but I still don't want to do like mistakes. Like I would feel bad if I'm at fault, but the other person gets like kind of the fault for oh, that was stupid. The fault for it because they're like the small heavy vehicle. So what I basically constantly do, like constantly is maybe a bit too harsh or like too much to say, but what I often do is that like I'm unsure whether the car goes first or not, but because I don't know if he sees me or not, I just wait. But I don't want to just wait there because if I, for example, other one that goes first, I look stupid because like I don't know that and I just wait on something where I'm not supposed to wait. So that it doesn't look like I'm waiting. I'm basically just Like I have done that so often. Like that's so stupid. Like I just throw something on the ground intentionally, so it looks like I'm doing something, or look on my phone until I can drive. Like I've done that so often, you know. It's so funny to me, but at the same time, it's also kind of sad. I mean, it's kind of funny, but also kind of not funny. Again, I can tell tons of these small things that I always do. Like even though this run is literal fucking garbage, I still play really good. Like that was something I should never do. Like that was absolute garbage play. Like that's something I can prevent all the time. That was so unnecessary. But I don't want to be too harsh today on me. Um, like something that I can, like something that I am, like I have like these like extreme standards for me that are totally unrealistic, but I feel like I have to meet them, or I have to have those standards, because if I don't, like it's just an excuse in my head, and I I just basically um, just throwing out excuses to why I can't do a certain thing. This is something that I also sometimes have a struggle with when, for example, there is a strat or something that is theoretically possible to add in a run, but due to consistency, it may not be worth the way to go. So I think, still most of the time do the right decision of not adding it, even though I have like this conflict in me. But like it's for me like all the time like I have this feeling that I'm just like making up excuses and I'm basically weak just because I'm not capable of doing that straight in a run or something like that. It's very fucking stupid. Today is just a little bit chill. Like I'm just like really talking about everything. I just really like I'm just very calm. I really think it's kind of sorted out. Let's see if I can nail the next stage really good. Well, that was decent. In a run, I would be happy. Like in a good run, I would be happy with it. It's not the best outcome, of course, but that was better than average. Or something that you would look for in a run. That was bad, but it's fine. So I'm very confident to get it first or second try here. Okay, it was technically third try, but you could say that it was a second jump that was able to get a wall kick. So, like I feel like my hands are very warm, which which I usually aren't. Like I usually have like very blue hands, you could say. Like my hands are constantly blue because they're so cold. I would assume. Like I don't know. Sometimes when I go outside and you look at my hands, like they're completely like violet, like Freezer kind of style, like from Dragon Ball, basically, like as if I would have like violet blood or something, but like they're completely blue, like it's only, and I don't really know why. I assume it's because of the cold, uh, but I'm not really sure about it. I almost died there, and I died there. It was dumb. Dumb as fuck, man. Dumb as fuck. Yeah, that was solid. I can deal with this. Currently thinking if I want to do another no reset run after this. Kind of unsure right now. Like I feel like I could also just go for world record attempts because I'm pretty warmed up. So I personally don't see a reason to not do it. But all like sometimes like no reset runs give me like kind of like less confidence because I see all like these little mistakes and big mistakes that I do here, which I shouldn't normally do. Like every dev basically is a reset, so and I already died like 4 times or something. It's not really good. Like I play good, I would say overall, but it just seems like there are too many big mistakes that I shouldn't be doing. Oh, 2 minutes behind. That's okay, I guess. I'm gonna open the window, I guess. Like sometimes I have the feeling that I get less oxygen or less air. I don't know how you say it in English. Like if you just say like air or oxygen, I don't know. Um, like in German, you say like the word for like basically you say if you would translate the German word, you would say air. I don't know if you do this in English too. Somehow I have the feeling that I don't like get less air basically, uh, but that's most likely all in my head. Um, has something to do with my OCD basically. It's kind of terrifying sometimes because it's not just like me like sometimes like when I was like having that like it's kind of me being hyper aware so that I get like slightly more like conscious about my breathing, and then because I'm like kind of like this person who always gets scared when there's something wrong with my body, like I am always like assuming the worst. So if there's like if I can't like if I have like if I'm ill for example, I think I'm dying, and like I'm like kind of like I don't know how you say it in English. Like I know like I don't know if this term also apply like hypochondria or like hypochondria. I don't know if that's a word you are familiar with. I assume you are. I don't know if it's a word that is not used in English or something. Um, or if that's a different pronunciation or something. But I assume that it's not the reason why is like the reason why like the problem is like I get hyperurea and like start to be more conscious about my breathing, but that's not a bad thing. Like you can't die of that. There's nothing wrong with that. But in my head, it's not because I'm hyperurea. In my head, it is because I actually get less oxygen, and I'm about to like just choke because I don't get enough air. So when I had it like I'm like you see how I where I'm of that. But that was not always the case. Like there was actually a case where I didn't think that it was me being hyporeal. I actually thought that it was me having like breathing problems, and that went on for like 2 weeks basically, non-stop 24/7, thinking that I'm about to die because I don't get enough oxygen. And that's OCD for you. Okay, it's kind of a mix between OCD and other things, but um, it's basically called um, like I also had it with swallowing that I was so scared of me choking on like food that I couldn't eat and stuff. It's kind of hard, but I'm mostly over it. But something that, for example, like a lot of people don't seem to get, like even like a lot of psychiatrists don't get it, or at least people that I have spoken with, um, that like so often like you get like misdiagnosed for like um, being psychotic, and when in reality you just have this very um, this very deep OCD thingy. You know what I'm saying? Like how many times a psychiatrist tried to tell me that I might get a might be psychotic, um, but in reality it was always me having like crazy OCD because like they were like the difference between OCD and psychosis is basically the people with psychosis are actually 100% believing what they think is real there, and a person with OCD look might seem like the person truly believes um, what he thinks is true. Like if, for example, I am worried, what if like it can like I can see why it's so easy to misdiagnose them with psychosis, people with OCD, but it's just like, for example, like a person with OCD might look or like look or it might seem that they truly believe that the things that they think, but in some cases they might even truly 100% believe it. For example, I had like cases where I was like very like convinced that I have something physical and not something OCD related. But there's always this time, like sometimes it's just more present, sometimes it's less present, where you come to the realization of, oh, it was just in my head, or it is just in my head, even sometimes in the situation where it's really like the worst, you are aware of that just being your head, but it still feels so real. I had to deal off with like psychiatrists trying to tell me that I am like they were just like scared, like I'm not just judging them or something, but something that kind of is a little bit annoying when you know exactly that you don't have that, and people are trying to tell you that you have that or might have that. It's just not like really um, something that really makes that much sense. But like I'm always in this place I don't really want to tell that person that he's in the wrong. Like I will still do it, of course, but like I feel like um, that person has like more knowledge on that topic than I do. Just like Google stuff and like research it that way. He has actually studied that field and stuff like that. So who am I to tell him how to do his job? Sometimes, like especially in a field like that, it can be easily like like not be 100% on each topic. I would say, even though I don't really have that much knowledge either. I don't know like how much really goes into it. Like I have not studied it at all, but I would assume that like it's like very big and complicated. So it's understandable. Man, I'm talking in this one about like a lot of things. It's actually cool. Just like chilling, like doing like the stage optimally by talking about like a few real life things. It's really fun. I'm interested in if I will break my gold split here or not. Like, I think I might. Like, it's maybe not my actual gold split. It depends if I do the rest of the world good, but like doing that stage optimally might be the deciding factor if I go with this or not. Um, it might not be my actual gold split. It might be, but I know that if it is my actual gold split, that I'm capable of much better things than this. But it would still be classified as a gold split, you know. But like, there's a difference in getting like a gold split on these splits and then getting an actual gold split because. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Like, it doesn't seem to be a gold split. There's something that I probably have done terribly wrong that I didn't keep really track of. Oh, I can't tell you what just happened there. I've never actually done that before in a run, but I basically stood on uh, like the boulder basically. Like I was on the lava, but there was like still like a little bit where you can stand on the boulder, and that's what I basically did. So it looked like I was about to die that I have never done in a run. Like this could have golded if I would have done it slightly bit better, but it's not a gold I think. Actually, it maybe is. I'm uncertain. I doubt it. I doubt it. It's definitely better than my PB. That's for sure. Oh, it's actually gold. So it was 30 seconds better than my PB. Yeah, 30 seconds better than my PB. This just shows you how much I lost in my PB. It's crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. Like, the PB is so improvable still for me. Like, I want to get like a sub 1 hour, 3 minutes. Probably even better in the future. Oh, my cat has just went like into how it's called, like into a box basically, like a cat trap. Oh, bad RNG. How lovely. Don't change it, and he changes it. Not bad, Ahmad G. Like, how do cats think, man? Like, my cat woke up and was like, "Oh, there's a box. Let me get in there and chill there." Like, it's so cool. Now she's like truly happy in the box. If I could choose, I would want to be a cat man. Like, not a cat man, like a Superman. Like, just be. I would just want to be a cat. Just like, it must be like amazing. Okay, it depends. You can also be like in a bad place when you are a cat. But when I imagine the life of a cat, then I imagine like me just like sleeping all day, getting like scratched all day, or like not scratched, but like cuddled all day, eating, drinking. Then at night you're a fucking ninja, hunting fucking small animals and jump over like on like like on things and stuff. And you like on like you basically do constantly like some bullshit, but it's fun, and you just don't care. You just have a good time. Then you get back into the house at morning, eat, drink, shit, sleep. And I was like I told that my like I always like think like like I wouldn't even miss anything because you like if you would be a cat you don't know like gaming and like the things that I do. So if I would be a cat, I wouldn't miss anything because I wouldn't be aware of them. So the life of a cat is fucking amazing, and I'm fucking jealous. It's actually funny how this is a sub 1 hour 6 minutes. It's actually funny to me. Like this run didn't feel like that good. Like it's not really a good that good of a time, but still something, you know. It's not to be just like that easy to do. went for that. Actually, couldn't. It wouldn't. Yeah, okay, it would have made a difference. I could have saved a little bit extra time, but it was risky, and I was unsure. Bad RNG. I still managed to not lose more time. Well, that was actually pretty well played for trying to go for not so bad RNG basically. Like, I tried to react good on the bad RNG, and for that failing, I actually made a good backup. Hey, that was kind of decent. I mean, it's not perfect, but that was kind of decent. I mean, I died often, you know. Actually, I died quite often. For that, to be that time is quite good. Yeah, nice. Let's see how much I shaved off of that. Sum of best. 7 seconds. No, 6 seconds. Oh, actually 7 seconds. No, 6 seconds. Why did I think there was 7 seconds? Interesting. Let's just enjoy this music. I don't know how much you hear of it. Let's just do it for the sake of it. Maybe a little bit louder. I'm just gonna shut up. You can just listen to this beautiful music. Like, this is one of the best games there is in this world, man. Like, if there would be an island